Welcome to Mindful Meditation and Affirmations, brought to you by Toivo, an initiative of Advocacy Unlimited. I hope that you're having an amazing day today. And if you're just watching this in the beginning of the day or you're watching it at the end of your day, I hope that you can enjoy these practices as a way to gain some mindfulness in a day, in a world that sometimes that we're so distracted with everything. Maybe find some ways to meditate, ground ourselves into this moment in time, to be present in this moment, and to give ourselves some affirmations. We're going through some unprecedented times that sometimes we feel like I just don't know what to expect around the next corner. So, this is a great way for us to step away from things just for a little while, to be present, to be aware, to be with ourselves, and to be okay being with ourselves. So, I'm going to lead you through a little practice so you can sit down for this practice. And at one point, I'm going to invite you to lay down if that is something that is available to you at wherever you're watching this video. If not, don't worry about it. You could stay seated for the entire time. So a lot of times people think, well, I'm just going to go from doing everything to just sitting down and meditating. And that's really hard. I tend to be a person that's very active a lot. And I can't go from being very active to sitting still without having a process to go from one thing to the next. So I invite you just to start by shaking. And you can do this by sitting down and you can shake your legs up and down, shake your arms. If shaking's not something that is available to you, just picture yourself shaking. Just imagine that you're shaking. Just shake off all the stress. Let go of all the stuff that might be carrying with you. Let it go. Shake off everything that you might be holding on to. Try to work in a smile. Let it all go. Shake the stress off. They say that our issues are in our tissues. Let's get them out of our tissues. Let's make sure that we have the power to hold what we want in our body and let go of what we don't want, what no longer serves us. We might have been dealing with things in a certain way for a long time, and now we've learned different ways. And it's okay to let go of the things that no longer work. And if you feel like this is silly, I'm the one that looks silly. If you feel like it's silly or you feel silly doing this, close your eyes. No one can see you. That's the good part about Facebook Live. No one can see you doing this. You just see me being silly. And I'm perfectly okay if you think I'm being silly right now. If I give you a laugh, that's awesome, because laughing is a great way to relieve stress also. Shake it all off. Let it all go. Just about 30 seconds more, releasing the stress, letting it go, allowing our body to feel lighter and less heavy and less stressed, letting it all go. And then slowly come to stillness. Close your eyes. Go within. If you're sitting, I invite you to put your feet on the ground and really connect with this moment. Bring all of your attention to the bottom of your feet. Bringing all of your attention to the top of your feet. Bringing all of your attention to the back of your knees. Bringing all of your attention to the place where your legs meet your body. Bringing all of your attention to your back and your belly. Bringing all your attention to where your arms bend. And bringing all your attention to your hands. And bringing all your attention to your shoulders. Bringing all your attention to your throat and your neck. And bringing all your attention to the spot between your eyes. Bringing all your attention to the top of your head. And just start gently breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Keeping your eyes closed or lowered, whatever feels comfortable for you. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out.
Somebody was opening up a bunch of credit cards using my name.
Continue to breathe in and out. Now to continue to sit with your eyes closed or lowered. And bring your attention to your heart. As your intention is on your heart, I invite you to set an intention. What is your intention for today? What is your intention for this practice? What is your intention for yourself? And as your attention is on your heart, bring to mind all the joy that you can gather. Bring all the joy from all the joyful experiences you've had and bring them into your heart. As your attention stays on your heart, continue to build that joy. Remember how those experiences made you feel in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. And let that joy spread into your body from your heart to different points of your body. Continue to breathe in and out. And if you find that you want to slow your breath down, breathe in 2, 3, and out 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Allow your breath to continue to slow. Allow your mind's attention to rest on your heart and joy. Now, as your attention stays on your heart, stays with the joy, let's expand that joy. Remembering how joyful you felt in that moment. How can you bring that joy with you to other experiences, other moments, other periods today, carrying that with you? And as you continue with all of your attention on joy and joyful experiences, and how it makes your body, your mind, your soul feel, expand that joy out beyond yourself to the people around you. How can you expand that joy that you just tapped into? How could you expand that to the people around you today? The people, the beings, nature, the world. Sharing that joy with people around you, furry creatures around you, our loving pets. I want you to hold on to that joy in your heart. And I want you to use your imagination to picture yourself in a place that brings you joy, whatever that place looks like. Picture yourself in that place right now. As you picture yourself in that place that brings you immense joy, I invite you to look around in that place and see the sights around you. You could say to yourself or out loud some of the sights that you see around you right now in that place that brings you immense joy. And as you're in that place that brings you a great deal of joy, I invite you to look around to see what's there. What are some of the things there that bring you joy? Is it the water, leaves? Is it a home? Could be smells that you smell, the cooking of somebody that you deeply love, their smell of their home. And really tap into that feeling of joy and have it continue to fill and open your heart, filling it up with joy, sharing that joy, being stronger because of that joy. Now, as you continue to be in a place that brings you a lot of joy, just imagine extending that joy, bringing people into that area, into that space. Anybody that you want to bring into that space. People that may not be here, loved ones, friends, people that you don't know or would like to know, animals, creatures of all types. Just bring anybody into that space that would fill up with joy, that brings your joy even higher because they're in that space that brings you joy. Now, as you are in that space that brings you joy with people that bring you joy, look around, kind of take a mental picture of that space, of the people, and maybe find a souvenir. Could be a stone, it could be a leaf, could be some sand, anything that will remind you of that joy that's in your heart, that's opening your heart, that's allowing your heart to be open, expanded. Pick up that souvenir, put it in your pocket, carry it in your hands, bring it somewhere with you. Now I invite you to continue using your imagination And wherever you are in that space that brings you joy, I invite you to start walking on a path that brings you back to the environment you started this practice in. Continue to sit with your eyes closed or lowered. Continue to bring all of your attention to your heart. And as your attention is on your heart, I invite you to say to yourself, I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am deeply loved. I am safe. I am on a healing journey. The world is a wonderful place. I care for myself and others. I am beautiful. I am enough. I am powerful. I am amazing. Life is filled with joy every day. I love life. Life is amazing. Life is wonderful. Life is love. Now I invite you to gently start making gentle movements like stretching, rolling your wrists, coming back to the environment you started this practice in. We didn't get to lay down for this practice, but if you did lay down for it, that's perfectly okay. A lot of times we talk about joy just during this time of year, so I really wanted to spend some time tapping into the joy that's within us all the time. And sometimes we forget because of life situations or circumstances, and because we're bombarded sometimes with things that are not so joyful. So I invite you to find joy in the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your month. I hope that you enjoyed this practice of a little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of meditation, and a little bit of affirmation. So I combined a whole bunch of different things. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or your evening whenever you're watching this video. And thank you so much for spending some time with me. Take care. Bye.